What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kpop Kimchi podcast, your number one source for girl groups with the number one fanboys. I'm your host, Justin Turneau, with my co-host, Brian Limper. We're here. It's late, but we're ready to bring you a super special podcast.
Depending where you're at, it's early. Think about it.
It could be anything, man.
But yeah, super fun episode today. We're recording this one early because Justin's got other stuff to do, so it's a good time. What is it? No, I guess technically it's Tuesday, so
Technically, it's recording day. Just
true.
a little different time of day.
Yeah. We got ourselves super pumped up today by watching a bunch of random FIBA Asia Cup basketball highlights because South Korea is dominating everybody in Asia Cup right now.
They are. So it's pretty on par with the podcast.
Yeah.
We go South Korea for leading your group.
It's pretty fitting.
Leading the group right now.
I know. I was going to say, I was thinking if I was going to ask you if you bought anything lately, but I was like, I haven't even bought anything lately.
Nah.
It's weird because I thought there'd be a lot of stuff going on to begin the year, you know, because last year I feel like there's a bunch of stuff that came out.
Yeah.
And there really hasn't been much of anything going on. I did buy an Oh My Girl Non-Stop album from Fancy Pencil when I went out there this last weekend.
Yeah.
Because I've always wanted to get one so I can get the little piece out of it. And see,
Yeah.
I always thought it was cool because it comes with the little piece.
The game piece thing.
So I finally bought one of those because they had one up there. I'm going to open that later on as a box opening vid on the channel, as a throwback box opening to 2020.
Go check out it on YouTube.
Yeah, you can go watch it on YouTube once I get it done. But yeah, I haven't really bought anything else lately.
Yeah, me neither. It's been I don't want to say K-pop's been kind of like slow lately, but buying stuff definitely has.
I mean, I've been paying. Well, Shiny came back today.
They did
yesterday. That was pretty cool. Their new song's pretty good. It's a little different than what I expected, but I liked it.
It was pretty good. It definitely reminded me of like SM boy group. Like SM's just the best. It was pretty good though. It didn't like blow my socks off, but I did really like it. It was.
And they came back with like a whole album.
Yeah, it was. I gotta check out the other songs, but the title track, it was really good. It was cool.
The other thing that's like, since this is going to be the February roundup episode, since it's the end of the month, this is the last episode of the month. And last month we did the January run. I don't know, I can't say anything right now. And just going based off all the stuff that I've been seeing when I like look up all the info and do all the stuff, I feel like it's just been super slow compared to, like I said, last year.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the year before that.
That's what I feel like too. I mean,
we just haven't had like that hard hitting group come back, or like a couple in a row. We're just like, man, this is awesome. Like, oh, this is crazy. Like, what's the most popular person that's come back recently? Like
we've had,
I guess Shiny.
We have like Shiny and like Chungha came out, and then
and earlier Idol had that Hwa song. In
IU came back. Idol really set the tone.
But it's just not like any groups.
Song. Yeah, it's
I'm like really into enough.
Nothing has really like hit super hard where I'm like, oh my gosh, like I really, really, really like love this so much, you know?
Oh, I guess. Well, I mean, I wouldn't get super hyped on it, but I forgot Dreamcatcher came back.
Theirs was really good. There's been a
cool.
lot that have been really good, but there's always that like fine line between like really good and then just like.
And then like God's
literally like God's. Yeah, that's pretty much the scale. Like Shiny, and I really did like Chungha, and Dreamcatcher was like awesome. That might be my favorite comeback song so far. But like still, it's just that little line of just like. I don't know.
Also,
I think last year was also just like an amazing year for K-pop. I just think it was. I think it was just really good.
Wasn't it like this time last year? Like Everglow came back. ITZY came back.
Yeah, they were coming back earlier.
A bunch of groups came back. And we had a bunch of groups that debuted.
And there's just so, like, I mean...
I also might blame this on the fact that a couple weeks ago I had COVID, so I really just didn't feel like being motivated by anything, and, like, nothing was like, oh, this is awesome. It's kind of like...
Yeah.
I had a whole 2 weeks in the beginning of the year where just I didn't care about anything, so...
Yeah.
That might be what it is too. Just getting back in.
Like it's been good so far. It's been good, but maybe just a little different than last year at this time.
Hopefully it picks up so I can buy some more stuff and we can do some more box openings for the video videos for the YouTube channel.
Yeah, Hopefully. I mean, I'm sure it will eventually.
We got 408 subscribers now, so if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe
Go
to
subscribe
us.
to YouTube. That's our new...
That's where we're going to put all of our eggs in that basket.
Yeah,
Even though we're not monetizing it, so we don't make any money, but go subscribe to us.
Yeah. Go check out the YouTube videos.
I was thinking earlier, too, if I had any other Through the Fogs, and I actually had something crazy happen, but I don't remember what it was.
Nice. It'll hit you like randomly on Wednesday or something.
I know, right?
Or maybe you could save it for. I actually have one that I've been saving that I always forget, but I remember now. I always think it's weird. It's not weird, but when K-pop groups have English songs,
yeah,
and they obviously sing them in English,
yeah,
the parts that are already in English in the normal Korean version,
yeah,
just sound exactly the same in the English version.
Oh yeah,
like that always it always is like weird because you listen to the new English one or whatever, and it's like different, obviously. But then there's the like small
little
like clips or a chorus part, or it's like still English is like the same, so it's like the exact same, and my brain just like doesn't know how to handle it.
That is kind of weird.
It always like throws me off. I'm like, did they have to redo that part? Probably not, because it's just English already.
Just like put it in the thing.
Yeah, it's just that was actually Through the Fog I had like forever ago. I just always forgot to say it.
I guess not really Through the Fog, but I've been on this thing lately where I've been like re-listening to all of our episodes from like the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
And I was listening to some today. I've listened to the first one, the second one. I'm like in the middle of the third one right now. And it's just weird because since we weren't together, and I was like over Skype, and we did it originally, and we did things differently that way with the different mics, that going back and listening to it, the audio quality on them sounds very good.
You know, I always thought those did sound good.
Even with me talking through Skype to the thing, it actually sounds very good.
Yeah.
And just the way it's put, I mean, I guarantee you us playing this stuff instead of to put clips in for everything saves a lot of time in editing.
Yeah.
But with the clips and stuff, when you play them in between stuff, it sounds so good.
I've always thought when we did it over Skype, it was actually really solid.
Yeah,
like it was like the best. Like it was like we had. I mean, we literally just had our computer, Skype, and like some very basic mics, but it worked pretty well.
The sound quality is great.
Yeah.
Like just hearing us talk was very.
I always thought that those sounded pretty well. It's obviously like easier to do this and better to do this, but I always thought those turned out pretty well, especially since we were starting and we really didn't know what we were like even doing at the time. So,
and I also thought it was funny that a lot of the groups we talked about in the first episode, they like don't do anything right now, or they're like not around. And how much I was just thinking back on it, because we talked about like some of our favorite groups and songs and stuff, and I'm like, man, so much has changed since then.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's gonna be weird when. Yeah, it's going to be weird just keep moving forward, too, like, because we've done this over a year or so. Well, definitely over a year, but I can't imagine if we have, like, 2 or 3, like, looking back all the way to the beginning, being like, wow.
It's actually almost been a year and a half, because we started, like, September of last year.
Yeah,
so
it is just crazy, though, how, like, fast me was, like, looking back, like, wow, I can't even, like, remember that.
Or I'm like, oh, yeah. One thing I commented on that I thought was really funny, we're like, who thinks to make a comeback first, because back when we were talking about it, IOI was still rumored to have that comeback, and it got pushed back to December. My
gosh.
And we were like, who's going to have a comeback first, IOI or Goo Goo Dolls? And we're like, I don't know, because Goo Goo Dolls has been gone for like a year already. Turns out, neither one of them, because they're both gone now.
Man. Don't think we could have been more wrong about that.
Isn't that crazy?
Man, I hated the IOI stuff, because they always like... It always like got so much momentum and like so much like rumors, and then it would just never... No one could all agree.
I just thought that was funny.
That is funny.
Because update from our first episode, if you listen to it, neither one of them came back, so we both would have lost if we put bets on that.
Yeah. I remember when we did our Goo Goo Dolls episode not that long ago. We were like, because we did some episodes about other groups and they ended up coming back.
Yeah.
We're like, hopefully that works for Goo Goo Dolls, and then they disbanded.
And they got all the music taken on Spotify.
And disbanded literally like a week or two later. I was like, well, dang it.
I'm trying to think what other random stuff that I remember that I listened to.
I'll have to go check them out. I don't even remember some of the old, like, what we did in the beginning. I just remember...
also, shout out to my first song recommendation I ever gave was to go listen to Songs by Card.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Because Dumb Litty just came out.
Ooh.
And I told everyone,
dude, that was like my favorite song.
And I was like, that song's awesome. And I was like, go check out the song Knocking on My Heaven's Door because it's sweet. And that was my first recommendation ever was a Card Zone.
That's awesome. That's probably the most we've like discussed Card on the podcast.
And I will also say, looking back at it, we kind of talked about some of the stuff we wanted to work on when we first started the podcast. And one of them was like listening to more boy groups. And that was also like our New Year's resolution a year ago. And the other one was getting to know Luna and getting to know WJSN. And out of all the stuff we've ever put out is like goals for us or resolutions. We've achieved all of those. I also mentioned I wanted to learn the rest of EXO.
And you did? That's actually really crazy. I don't think... Well, I think I've said it before. I don't know if you were on the podcast, but I know I've said I don't think I've ever achieved a resolution more than saying I will listen to boy groups and like 100% succeeding in that. I forgot what we said about Luna, but I know we always talked about like
the other thing that's crazy though,
WJSN and stuff, and here we are.
Is I feel like obviously we did it because we're like, oh, we should do this. This is cool, and we always said we are going to do it, but we didn't like mentally like go out of our way to do it. It just kind of happened. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like we just took like a whole like month out of our time to just go over one group and look and get to know one group. We just kind of gradually happened to do it. Like, we didn't go out of our way to listen to more boy groups. It just like happened.
Yeah, and it wasn't even like we did it necessarily for like. Yeah, it did just happen.
For like the podcast. I wasn't like, oh, I'm going to do this and go do it. It just
we
like
did
happened.
say, we're like, oh, we're going to try and listen to more boy groups. And like, we were serious but kind of joking at the same time. But like, we listened to more boy groups just because it did just happen that way. It wasn't like, okay, for the podcast, since we said we have a resolution, we need to sit down 3 hours a day.
Yeah,
and
like study.
Like that didn't happen. It literally was just natural. Like, we heard songs and we liked them. And we found out about the boy groups that are popular and they're sick.
And then the same thing with like when we learned about Luna and WJSN. We didn't really know anything about it until we did those one episodes. And then it just kind of gradually learned stuff about them. I didn't like, study for 3 hours a day to know who everybody was. We just kind of learned who they were.
Yeah, we just like became fans. And then we're just like, oh, now we actually really like these people and know all about them. And just like a few months ago, we had no idea.
Also funny, good look and listen to some of the other stuff. If anyone ever goes back and listens to our old episodes, anytime I've ever said I have no idea who this was or I do not know anything about this, turns into me like loving them. They're like my favorite groups.
Really?
They're my favorite people all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, it's a sign.
Dude, it's weird. Kind of like
that's how it works.
My biases in groups always end up being one of like the two people I can't tell apart. Or don't know who they are. I'm like, oh, I know all.
That actually makes sense.
I know like all 49 people except for the number 50 person. Then I'll like learn the number 50 person. It's like my favorite person.
Wow, this person's the best.
It happens every single time. Every time. It's crazy.
What was even what else was? Do you remember what else was going around or like going on in K-pop when we started?
Not the coronavirus.
No, I just can't remember what songs were even. But well, you said Card.
I know we did comeback stuff. Somi just came out with Birthday.
Oh, man. Seems like it was like freaking 12 years ago.
What else happened?
It's just so different now. K-pop just goes so freaking fast.
Like, I remember we were talking about, like, one episode we talked about our, the deep dive into dudes, and we talked about some of the guy groups that we liked.
Yeah. That would be so different. We just need to do that again. That would be so different now.
I actually thought about that. I'm like, we should do another episode, except it's a deeper dive into dudes. Or do a third one, it's the deepest dive.
In like another year when we actually like even more boy groups.
But we've got some more boy group content planned out we're going to do, so we'll get there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else. I've only made it through a couple episodes. But it's weird, too, like, seeing our lists expand, because back in the day, we do lists of things, and it'd be, like, 3 songs. An honorable mention. Now we've got, like, top 20 lists and, like, a couple honorable mentions.
We've just become, like, bigger K-pop fans, and not, like, kind of like you said, it's just happened naturally. It hasn't necessarily been because of any reason, or, like, we need to do this. It's because we, like, wanted it, or, like, we like it, so it just happened.
I remember we were talking in the Deep Dive into Dudes episode about our favorite boy group songs. And it legit was like 6 songs. It was like I like that All Night song by Astro.
Yeah.
But then there was like Shine by Pentagon and like Love Scenario.
Let's just say
I can't remember what the other song was, but that was like literally all we listened to was like those 6 boy group songs.
It was probably like that and like some Big Bang songs or something.
And then there's Big Bang and Super Junior because they just came out with Black Suit.
Yeah.
And A Good Day for a Good Day.
That was a long time ago.
Dude, I know.
It would definitely be, we'd obviously have more to add to it now.
It's just
AKA
really crazy looking
God's
back
Menu.
at. I know. It's just God's Menu.
God's Menu might be the best song ever.
It's just crazy because, like I said, I go back and I listen to him all the time. And well, not all the time, but I've been on this thing where I like to listen to all of our old episodes, seeing what's going on. Because I listened to the first one that started off, so I listened to the WJSN episode to see what was going on with it. I was like, wow, this is painful.
It's probably a disgrace.
It really is.
We just didn't know. We just didn't know.
It's like that Michael Scott gif when he's like this.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
We'll just have to redo
That was me.
the redo WJSN episode.
It's crazy because I know so much more about him than I did when we first made that.
Yeah. I didn't know like anything at all then.
I did not know the difference between Bono and Luda.
We just did it because it was part of our IOI group series.
Yeah.
So, and now look where we are.
I know, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
But yeah, I'll have to... Maybe I'll talk more stuff about it in the future, because I'm only on, like, episode 3. So...
We could maybe find some other episodes that we can, like, redo. Or, like, look back on.
Look back on the Produce 48 series where we just watched
Let's just do all those again. I'm trying to wait for the new one that was going to happen, but I haven't seen anything about that.
Maybe if that actually does happen and we find a way to watch it, we'll just literally watch every single episode and record while we're watching it.
I fully planned on if they somehow had another super big survival show to do that. Like, literally break down every episode.
Yeah.
And just, like, all the performances, all the...
Like, every week.
All the girls that they'd have, like, be like,
I'm down.
That's like all I wanted after we did those Produce 48 episodes. Like, obviously it was, like, done. But I was like, man, I just want to, like, live through a survival show so I can just feel the highs and the lows of just, like, rooting for people and, like, seeing if they make it and blah, blah, blah. And then all the nonsense happened, and I don't know if that'll ever happen again.
Know what it feels like to be alive.
I just was like, I want to be a part of this while it's going on. That's all I want.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that, too. But yeah, no, it's so crazy going back and listening to our old episodes, and I'm just like, is this even the same person? The only thing I'm just thinking is, like, how much more we know compared to, like, when we first started.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. Really, and yeah, like you said, it's like, man, I just know everyone in Luna now, and that used to be, like, the most intimidating thing ever to me, because I only knew, like, 1 or 2 people, so.
I do know, I believe, I did say my favorite groups were CLC, Goo Goo Dolls, Promise 9, it actually might have been the only 3 that I listed, and then we had, like, Red Velvet, Blackpink, and we talked about one of our favorite groups was Momoland.
Wow, times have changed.
Twice.
That's all I'm going to say is times have changed.
Yeah, this is weird. It's a weird time.
That was before...
That's when Daisy left. She was the only one that was gone.
Yeah.
It's like right after she...
It was like still pretty much a full group, sort of.
Yeah, in our top 5 or 10 groups, Momoland was up there on the top.
They did it, man.
Along with Promise 9, Goo Goo Dolls, CLC. Twice.
Yeah. Well, not really Goo Goo Dolls anymore, but those other ones are still, like, up there.
No idea who IZ*ONE was. No idea who Luna was. No idea who WJSN was. Didn't even mention Everglow.
Everglow was a thing. They had to have been a thing, right? Yes.
I'll be honest, I don't even remember.
We always used to... We talked about Bomba Chocolate a lot in the beginning, I remember, because we'd just say it was, like, so awesome. This is pretty much all we just like, yeah, this song's sick. And how we didn't know who they were at all.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't know anything about them before, but then we'd just see stuff on social media, and we looked at it, and it was sick.
Yeah, it's crazy. Different times. Different strokes for different folks.
Pretty much. That's just,
But that was my Through the Fog, just
that
weird.
wasn't Through the Fog, man.
Thinking back.
A look back on K-pop Kimchi history.
Time capsule. Maybe on our 100th episode we'll go back. I'll go back and listen to all the episodes. But then, oh my god, that's so many. And just do like an hour and a half to 2 hours long, 70 episodes.
Put down all of our worst.
I'm gonna put down all the things we got wrong.
Yeah. The mistake episode.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, so that was my Through the Fog for the week. It's a
good one, man.
It's trippy.
It's nice that we actually have like a history now.
A long one, dude.
Yeah.
There's a lot of episodes. Also, if you guys hear any noises, it's because our special guest is sleeping right now.
He's doing good. He's actually been doing good today.
He's been asleep for the last like hour and a half. So
I'm down with it.
Yeah, so episode 72. The old February roundup, buckaroos.
Here we go.
So like last time, I'll do our, I guess, debuting groups that have debuted this month. Mm-hmm. Then I will give you the updated stats for our fantasy draft.
Good job, Jonathan.
And then we'll go over, and I already randomly selected the comebacks to listen to using the random number generator machine.
It has spoken.
So we'll listen to some comebacks. You know, I was thinking earlier, because, we're doing this now each month.
Yeah.
That I actually kind of like it, because it shows me so many songs that I never would have listened to unless we're doing them right now, because I had no idea about any of this stuff.
Yeah, definitely. That's like the best part of it.
And of course, we'll give our classic ranking of everything that we're going to hear today, which is probably going to end up with a lot of threes.
Let me put my strict Russian judge hat on.
He's got it on, guys. It's red and
I
white.
got it. It's time.
Okay, so for as far as debuts, February 1st, 2021, I think it's pronounced Codes. It's Quodes. Codes?
Codes.
I would assume that's how it said Codes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 4-member group from EJ Music Entertainment, and it had 6 code quests. I'm using finger quotations as debut digital singles. So it's confusing because this is quest 1 we're going to listen to, but there's 6 of them. Why? I don't know.
So they have like 6 different songs.
I guess.
As like a debut thing.
So this is Quest 1 $ better than X. So I'm not really sure what's going on in this group, because I was like looking at some background information on them, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I don't really.
Yeah. So I'm guessing because there's 4 heads, they have 4 people.
Yeah, there's 4 members in the group.
Okay.
Let me look something up here real fast.
That's such an interesting way to come out if they have like 6 different things that they're trying to bring out.
Let's see. Hip hop, rap, R&B, and dance pop is what they're considered.
It does sound like it.
Let's see. Their concept will be PRG video game themed, where the creator is the NPC, the members are in-game characters, and the fans are users/players.
So it's like a digital type thing they're going for. They're video game characters. That's
I guess.
Is everybody doing that these days?
There is a couple groups that debuted, and I really didn't find too much information out on any of them. Might be because they're still new.
Yeah.
But like this one's, I was like, 4 digital singles, and they're all kind of like this, so I'm not really sure what was going on with that. I mean, it doesn't sound bad.
It's not horrible.
It's just interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting.
And they got like these little alien faces. They're actually kind of scary on the front of their little cover thing.
It's
here.
just it's their video game characters. It's not too bad, honestly. It's kind of like chill.
It is.
Codes. Quest 1. Did you say there's 4 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I thought you said 6. I was like, why is there 6? There's only 4 people, but...
No, there's 4.
But it's not like a solo. It's like a full...
Yeah.
So they just have 4 songs. Okay.
Well, it's because I said there's 6 singles, but there's 4 members.
Oh, okay.
That's why I didn't understand why there's 4 singles.
So they just really brought it. They just put out a lot of content.
This is them.
Oh, they look cool.
Yeah, it's like an actual
It looks
group.
like a whole kind of like pretty much the whole like futuristic video game type of thing.
Yeah.
So that was not the worst.
That was Codes. I'm assuming that was what it would be.
I don't know what else it would be. You never know.
Yeah, I don't know. Next up, on February 17th, 2021, we got a group we already talked about a little bit on another episode called Tribe, and they're a 7-member group from Lionheart Entertainment, and their debut single was Doom Doom Ta, and this was the group that we talked about that was formed through Shin Sedong Tiger, who's really famous for making songs like Tiara and who's the other one?
He made
Momoland.
Momoland EXID. He's made like a lot of songs. And
I did listen to both songs off their like little debut EP thing when I was driving to Chicago last week. Sounds a lot better in my car than it does on my TV.
Yeah.
the bass really just kicks in.
This definitely seems like it would be a song with a solid car bass.
And I feel like the more I listen to it, it gets a little better. Because the first time I was just kind of, yeah, it's alright. But when I listened to it the other day, I was like, oh, this is as bad as I thought it was the first time.
I think we just set the bar a little too high. Because I'm not going to lie, it does sound a little better than what I remember last time. Because I was like not a fan like at all last week. But it sounds okay.
Because, yeah, I remember the first time I was just like, yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I really like this. I think I was just expecting, like, Raw Part 2. So, not quite that, but it's not bad. I have seen some more posts on social media from some people about them saying they like their music, so.
Oh, well, there you go. Get away from that alligator mouth. I guess some songs just grow on you, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think I've talked about this multiple times, but one song I was just not a huge fan of at all when it first came out was Fancy. And the more I listened to it, it just, like, grew on me.
Yeah.
Honestly, you could probably go back and listen to old episodes. I probably mentioned it multiple times.
Oh, probably.
Like I said, generally if I mention anything I don't like or I wasn't a fan of or don't know anything about, it's completely changed, like, 2 months later, so.
Yeah.
I guess the more you listen to it, the more it just grows on you. Is this that same truck that CLC was driving in the one video?
It might have been.
That Ian was rapping in? This also isn't a bad, like, debut song either.
No, it's really not. This sounds so much better than last week. Like, I'm not, like, completely like, wow, this is the best thing I've ever heard, but it's a lot better than, I like it a lot more than last week. It's pretty good.
I will also say, too, in all fairness, last week when we listened to this was the end of the episode, after we already listened to a lot of songs that were, like, hands down the best songs of the year, so.
It just didn't compare. How was the B-side good?
Yeah. The Loca song? The Loca song's better than this song.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Remember listening to both of them last week?
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I think the B-side's better.
This really isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Definitely, and obviously if they come back, we'll check them out because...
And then on the same day, a boy group debuted, and they were called Kingdom. And I remember seeing a bunch of teasers for this, and it was freaking crazy. They're like medieval knights of the round table.
Ooh.
It's a 7-member group from GF Entertainment. Their debut single is called Excalibur. They literally look like knights.
This looks awesome.
Like they're getting ready to go fight for like King Arthur's court.
Oh my gosh. I just love the full, like, we're doing this concept, and we're doing it all the way.
They're going for it.
We're going all the way.
That logo's
Kingdom.
Dope. Like, this is the most...
This looks sick.
There's literally... What in the world?
This is so crazy.
What's the budget for this video?
Yeah. Just a blank check.
What are their live stages like?
Oh. This is looking nice.
I know, right?
This is looking good.
All I know is they are one really good course away from already being the best boy group that I've seen in a long time. Oh my gosh, there's like a
this
warrior.
This potential's through the roof right now. Whoa.
This is what Tri B should have been. Look at these ninjas rolling on the ground.
Alright. What are we gonna get?
Come on, be my Aladdin and take me away.
Come on.
Look at this crazy
This
chin
is-
strap.
This is nice. They have such wild outfits.
This is like maybe the most budget I've ever seen in a rookie group debut song.
Seriously.
Oh, they're gonna kill each other.
They're gonna fight? Knife fight?
Man, there's just so much happening right now. Man, this is awesome.
This song is dope. This could potentially find its way onto the playlist.
Here's a real question. How long can these guys keep up with this, like this whole theme before they go and just do something else?
It's a good question.
I can only imagine medieval time theme stuff only lasts so long.
I hope they just never give it up and that every single time it's some different medieval thing. The armor they have is so sick.
This is like the most epic looking thing in the entire world.
They gotta go fight. What company is this?
GF Entertainment.
Wow. I am impressed.
There's like a wizard. There's like a ninja.
Wizard. They have ninjas.
A samurai.
They have
King Arthur.
They all have just armor too. Swords.
I just want them right now to do collab with freaking Dreamcatcher.
That's all I keep thinking about too. Is the one with the one song they had all their swords.
Scream. Is that
it? Yeah, we'll say yeah.
I think that's it.
I think you're right.
If my Dreamcatcher knowledge suits me correct, I believe it was Scream.
I just want them to battle. Sword battle. This is so wild.
It really is.
They're all laying on the ground.
Can this be like a whole movie?
Yeah, I'd watch it. Oh, he stabbed himself. Obviously, you have to bring in the 3 inches of water to dance in.
You have to.
That's a staple.
I swear it says there's 7 members in this group, and outside of this, I've only seen like 4 members.
Well, one of them is the king, obviously.
That was pretty dope.
Man, I am impressed. I am very impressed. I hope they just have their medieval times like the next. It's like the next battle.
Wow, this doesn't even have 1 million views on it.
What? 5 days? It's about to get there, but come on. Is this like an end credit scene?
I think so. Whoa.
I'm so... This is so intense.
Is this like the beginning of Inuyasha?
Is he gonna like... Do they have to fight that guy next?
Is that like the secret 8th member? Like when the Green Ranger
I hope it really is.
Power
They
Rangers?
just have a ton of people and they just are all different kingdoms at the battle.
I'm not gonna lie, that was awesome.
That was sick.
I like that. So... Now, there's 2 groups that have not debuted yet, but are set to debut on February 24th. And that's a group called Pixie. They're a 6-member group from Happy Tribe Entertainment. And their debut single is going to be called Wings. And then there's another boy group called AT06, which is a 6-member group from YGK Plus Entertainment. And I'm not sure what their debut single is because it didn't say.
I saw some things talking about Pixie, just saying they're excited for them. Don't know anything about them. Have no idea what it's going to be. Haven't seen anything. But I just saw some tweets saying that they're pumped for them. So.
Yeah, so Pixie's, the screenshot from this little teaser thing looks cool.
Is that where Kim Lip danced?
It looks like it.
And who else went there? There was some boy group that had a thing. In that,
was it one of God's Menu song? Or not God's Menu, was it one of the Stray Kids songs?
I feel like it might have been Stray Kids.
Stray Kids are like...
Might be wrong there.
I don't know.
Whatever that like abandoned parking garage thing that Kim Lip danced in for Eclipse.
The big circle thing.
You know what it is, but it looked like that's where they were.
Okay, yeah. Ooh, so trivia on Pixie. It says Ella is a former member of Cherry Bullet.
Ooh,
she honestly looks like Baby Gio.
Yeah, she kind of does. So she
like a little sister.
She got a trade.
She did. She got that big trade from FNC. Got picked up by Happy Tribe.
Well, I'll be looking forward to it. I saw some people talking about it.
So Pixie's a girl group and AT06 is a boy group. So those are the 2 groups that are left to debut in February of 2021.
So we'll be checking them out here
pretty soon.
In next couple episodes. Yeah, like next episode maybe.
Now it's time for the updated fantasy stats rankings.
Oh boy.
Now, when I did these stats, this was before Shiny came back, so I will update these on literally the last day of the month, but we haven't got there yet. But updated stats, Justin's got 83.3 points because Hyuna came back and he picked him up off the waivers. And of course, I went back through all the other groups that we already had and added all their stuff together. Jonathan has 86 because NCT 127 came back. Mango had a bunch of people come back, like Golden Child and Chungha. So she's at 43.2. Zeg. I haven't got shiny.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, at the end of the month she'll have more.
Then she'll have shiny too.
Zeg had Momoland. So he had 17.7. I had another Eyes One song with Soyu, but I still only have 11.6 because I got hosed by their one song because it wasn't on the dance song.
Oh, it was on.
Because there's no way to keep track of views on that.
Yeah.
Josh had Dreamcatcher come back, who has an impressive 25.5.
That's a pretty good showing from Dreamcatcher. Pretty good.
It is. Arceus had Aespa come back, who had 26 on that slow.
Never even listened to that.
I know, 26 million views on
it.
Marcus has 73.
Yeah, because IU.
IU killed him in that 6 group he picked up at 15 million. Well, 10 million views, 5 for the comeback.
Nice.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, updated rankings overall. Jonathan's still number 1 with 86. You're number 2 with 83.3. Marcus moved up 5 spots and has 73, so he's in 3rd. Mango went down 1 spot. She's at 43. Arceus went up 2 at 26. Josh went down 2, has 25.5, so that's really close. Zeg went down 2, is at 70.7, and I'm in 8th place because I went down at 11.6. But for February totals, if you'd end it right now, Marcus would be winning February because he has 73 points overall that he got in February.
Mm-hmm.
But I still have to calculate the rest of this stuff in the next couple of days because what do you have, like 6 days left?
IU was just a really big.
She won a lot of show awards.
That was like his. I think it was like his second pick.
And then you were in 2nd place this month and you had 48.1. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Well, I was last year, so.
What? No, I'm saying in January you were in 2nd place too.
Oh, was it really?
At the end of the month, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't remember. It's okay. Shiona did pretty good for me. Or she's doing pretty good.
Yeah, she did. I mean, you're barely losing overall to Jonathan.
I'm actually shocked that I beat Jonathan.
In what?
In February points.
Oh, overall? Yeah, it's because the only person that came back for Jonathan was NCT 127 and they didn't win any show awards or anything.
Yeah, I'm surprised that didn't.
Idols would be a lot lower if they didn't win like 11 show awards because they were the only group that
won so many. Every day it was like another win for Idol. I was like, are they even promoting this anymore? I think they're still winning.
And then Golden Child for Mango did pretty good because they picked up some show wins too.
Did
like
they?
The little in-between space between Idol and IU. They won like 2 or 3 of them.
And she's getting ready to have Sunmi come back.
Yep, and Shiny just
she might she'll have
a big month.
She might just really dominate everybody here coming up.
But yeah, this is what is today. Today is the. Hold on. Today is.
I don't even know if
the 23rd. So as of I did these stats on the 22nd. So there you go.
I don't even know if I have anybody coming back anytime soon.
I
have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know if I do either. The ones that really killed me were legit. The ones where like I couldn't keep track of the ones from like I1.
Yeah.
So I only got 5 points for the one comeback that everybody left. Also, Universe app I crashed. So
classic Universe app not working.
And then there one of Soyu that was actually a comeback with both of them. Got like no views on it. So there's that too.
That was like my favorite thing.
But yeah, so there you go.
Oh.
We'll see if Marcus can fend you off to take February.
Nah,
I was like, he's all head.
He'll be fine.
I mean, the IU pickup was a good pickup for him.
Yeah, and he'll keep getting points from that too because he'll keep getting those video views.
At least you're less than 3 points away from taking Jonathan for 1st place overall.
Where's Rosé's comeback? She's supposed to. I thought, or not comeback, her debut. I need that to happen so I can.
Yeah, I don't know. She like released her song, but they
like had it as a thing and like kind of teased it, and then they
just didn't do anything.
They haven't done anything with it, so maybe they're just taking it back to the shop to change it up.
What's really impressive is it just took 1 month for Marcus to be down 13 points from being down. Well, he was down by a lot last month because he had like 0 points.
He just had one of his big ballers come in, and
he did. Dude.
I knew once IU would come back, it would just do awesome for him.
That 6 pickup was big.
Because
I don't know who that is, and he picked him up and he did great.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. I think I saw him saying like, "Hey, can I pick this up?" And I was like, "What is he going for here?"
I don't know who it was.
But he was right. He was right.
Good work.
A lot of time left.
Yep. So there's your updated standings. All the actual updated standings on our Instagram.
Watch out for Mango eventually.
Yeah, I know. She's got a lot of people.
She just has active people, so that helps getting points.
And she has freaking Chungha, who has like 800 releases in like a year.
I don't have any active people, so not gonna get points if you're not active.
Yeah, I really don't either. I thought Everglow's supposed to be coming back.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, I have no idea. They changed their hair.
Yeah, I don't know. But maybe premature congratulations to Marcus for February. We'll see. Although he's ahead by a lot. So.
Yeah, he's probably got it.
But yeah, so now we're going to see all of our comebacks that happened this month. I should have brought my other journal in here that had January in it so I could have compared them, but it's too late now. It's too far away.
We'll just do it next time.
So, like I said, these aren't really in any specific order. They're just the comebacks that happened in February.
Mm-hmm.
We have a group called Ballistic Boys with a song called Animal, which we're actually going to listen to later on. 6 came back with Cinema. I will say I did not listen to the song, but I looked up I had to look up, each group and their views to find out the points total.
Right.
And the video looked really cool, so it might be a really good song. I don't know.
Okay.
Yura came back with Mimi. Liwu came back with Parting Place. Daybreak came back with Doesn't Make Sense.
Daybreak is a sick name.
I know. Mooning came back with Magellan. I'm pretty sure that's how you say that. Magellen. Magellan, that's what I thought. Momoland came back with Wrap Me in Plastic. The Rampage, which is another group we're going to listen to, is actually a Japanese group that somehow is considered a K-pop group. And they came back with a thing called Silver Rain.
That sounds intense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Will it be an anime opening?
Kim Woo-suk came back with Sugar. Ravi came back with, I believe it was like Beyond, but it means tiger.
That's intense.
Yeah. Dice came back with You're My Destiny. DPRIAN, which I guess that's how you'd say it. I mean, Ian is a word in there. I don't think the other one's a word. Came back with Mito or Mido, M-I-T-O. Chungha came back with Bicycle. NCT 127 had Gimme Gimme. Eyes One and So You had Zero Attitude, which is a great song.
Love it.
Kang Daniel had Paranoia. Lucy had Arrow. Kwanjin has a song called Goodbye. Omi had a song called Answer Shadow. Shiny came back with Don't Call Me, which is the last one that came back, because these other ones I'm about to list haven't come back yet, but they're supposed to be coming back by the end of February, so we'll see if it really happens. Sunmi with Tail. Suran has Sunny. I also realized some of these names are like super crazy. I've never heard of half of these people.
Yeah.
Like this one's
there's so many
Dong Gisio, DANGGISIO, and it's just like the dash. It's not even a word. I don't remember what that even is called. It's literally a dash between. Like,
that's his song name.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Nice.
We is coming back with Mona Mitu. I don't know what that is. Kumjo from, I guess she used to be like 9 Muses, is coming back with a song called Moonlight. That's the English translation's Moonlight. O and F is coming back with Beautiful, Beautiful. Yu Jong's coming back with Yes or No. Wano's about to come back with a song called Lose. Baby Boo's coming back with a song called Ring, 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 and it's like a Latin remix.
Oh boy.
I know, I don't even know who that is,
Baby
but it sounds
Boo.
crazy. It sounds crazy.
Okay,
Baby
Boo.
And I.M. came out with that goddamn song. Dude, I listened to that, and that song's a freaking banger.
Is it?
It's so sweet.
I don't think I've heard it.
We might have to listen to that at the end then, because it's freaking so sick. Especially my car.
I.M.
Oh my gosh. He's in from Monster X.
Oh,
it's like
I did listen to it. It was good.
Dude, that whole album is so freaking sick.
I did listen to it. It was cool.
I highly suggest if you guys haven't listened to his solo album, go listen to his solo album. It's awesome.
The best game ever is people supposed to come back in a month. Will they actually
do it? Also, I'm sure I pronounced a bunch of that stuff wrong, so if I did that, sorry. But welcome to the podcast.
That's okay. It's our staple here.
We are who we thought we were.
Yeah, seriously.
So This is like the craziest name ever. The first group we're listening to, like I said, I randomly did a number generator and picked these songs out. And the first song we're listening to is called Ballistic Boys from Exile Tribe, and the name of the song is Animal.
That's their whole name?
Yeah.
What the heck?
From Rhythm Sound.
Whoa, they got to do with long hair.
This already sounds awesome. I'm not going to lie.
Sounds very cool. That guy's hair is awesome.
Oh my gosh, it is. Voice does not match what he looks like.
It's just a sweet R&B rhythms right now.
It really is. Dude, rainbow hot dogs. They're looking dapper out here in their all-white suits. There's a guy at my work today that's complaining about how people wear white pants and that should be outlawed, and I'm like, clearly you've never seen K-pop before because it's the best.
Seriously. What is he talking about?
This guy's pants are so flowy. This song's actually pretty sweet.
This is pretty good.
Time to get the old ranking system out of here.
Oh boy.
Did you say scoot? Ballistic Boys.
From the tribe of the...
From the Exile Tribe.
Man, it just rolls off the tongue.
It does.
This is a pretty decent video, too.
This is a pretty cool song.
Yeah. These,
I definitely like this more than any song we heard last month.
Oh, man. I don't even know... I don't even remember any of the ones from last month that I really, even liked. Like, I'm sure they were, okay, but... This is pretty good.
This guy's really long hair is winning me over.
Dude. It's cool.
Also, these neon lights and this,
I always love that look, which they use a lot. I mean, it's used a lot in a lot of things, but they use it in K-pop, just all the, colors of the neon.
Diner parking lot. Why is this not the most popular group in the world right now? My other favorite thing here is how in their, neon sign thing, they have Bud Light, rainbow hot dogs, and then an ice cream one. It doesn't even say soft serve, it says soft cream.
That's the discount one.
That's the color of their suits. Soft cream. That's the name of our next basketball team. Soft cream.
Sums us up. It's just such a cool video because it's
this course is awesome.
It's just in a few different spots of filming, and there's not anything really crazy, but with the lights and stuff, it's awesome.
It looks like they're literally dancing like an antique mall that has old time cars.
Yeah, and just like a diner.
The one in between Carlinville and Edwardsville.
Dude, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Man,
that was dope.
I'm gonna give that a 4. That was awesome. That was the best boy group song I've heard since Gimme Gimme.
Gimme Gimme was good. I'll give it 3.5. That was good.
Solid scoring from the Russian judge.
That was very cool.
Next we have Lee Woo with Parting Place. Which honestly is kind of funny because I did it randomly. That's literally in order from... I don't know how that even happened, to be honest with you.
So is the random number generator always knows?
I'm not sure what this is going to be based off what. I'm assuming it's like a ballad.
Well, there's a piano.
But I also thought that about those one guys, the boy group, where it was the 2 dudes sitting in the chairs.
Yeah, that was
awesome.
That was probably the best one from the last time.
Okay, so it's definitely not like that. We got ourselves an OST.
Is this like a drama song? Yeah.
Wow, who's this?
Is that her?
I'm pretty sure it's the guy.
Oh.
But I don't know.
She was just in the screenshot of the video, so I kind of assumed that was the artist.
Just getting ready for school pictures.
So did he sing his own drama? Or his own song for his own drama? At least he has a Carhartt sweatshirt.
That's a real baller move when you sing the drama for your own... I'm singing my own OST. Speaking of, if you guys have never seen the OST thing for Luda, that was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Now that was an OST.
She literally shot dinosaurs with a guitar and flew into space.
That was so funny.
I just don't know who this actress later is.
That was really pretty.
I was gonna say, is she not an idol? Man, she's gonna cry.
It's kind of hard to base exactly what's going on, but I'm gonna say the vibe is not good. It's a sad vibe.
They don't have the same feelings for each other.
They don't, and she's crying. And he just needs to focus on his studies?
Yeah.
Don't do it! I'm so invested in this.
I know, right? This is like the best drama I've ever seen. I didn't realize I was going to be riding a roller coaster of emotions.
Seriously, I'm going to cry.
Oh no, he's
Stop making her cry, you jerk.
Gosh, get real sideburns.
I have no idea what you're meaning by this, but get out of here.
Oh no.
Oh, he realizes he made a mistake.
He's like, this is not going the way I planned for it to.
I wonder if he even sang the song.
Probably not.
This is intense. We get the whole scene.
Whenever I see someone that doesn't have sideburns, it just reminds me of that time Brett came home from getting his haircut, and Cody goes, "Bro, what'd your sideburns ever do to you?" And he covered his face. He's like, I told Graham I didn't want to get my haircut like this, and he ran away.
Did he have like did he have like a buzz cut or something?
No, he had like normal hair, but like right here is like all just was shaved off, like just nothing.
Leave it to Brett to ruin everything. Just like this guy making this girl cry.
Man, I hate this guy.
He gave her a thumbs up.
That must mean everything's
You're
gonna
a
be
cool
okay.
dude, though.
You're a cool guy.
All I know from whatever this song is, or video, or drum, I have no idea what's going on. I'm a big fan of whoever this female actress is.
Yeah,
now.
for real.
I root for her, whatever she does.
What is this? Can I get a teacher now?
I'm so confused.
What is happening?
I think he's getting a job photo.
Just PTSD flashbacks.
He remembers getting the photo when he messed everything up. Now I want to know what happened.
For real, where's part 2?
Oh my gosh, I'm so invested in that. I had no idea what was even going on.
Hold on, let me wipe the tears out of my eyes before we go to the next
so
song.
Sad.
I'm giving that a 0 because I don't know what happened.
I'll just give it a 1 because I like the girls team. She really did a great job.
Next we had a more upbeat song, and that's Wrap Me in Plastic by Momoland. Which,
Let's go.
I remember this came out, I didn't even know that they were doing anything, and then this came out, I'm like, what is this?
Dude, this was...
But it's really addictive.
This is awesome.
Apparently this was like some like the beat and stuff was like a really popular song on TikTok or something.
Was it?
And they like took the beat and they like made a song with it, and there was like a remix thing going on.
From that like DJ guy. I'm assuming that guy's like a DJ with the mask on, or
I think it seems like Chromac or Chromac.
some kind of crazy DJ name. I actually never saw the video.
I just remember our songs come up and I was like, what in the world am I watching right now? She's just like Woody from Toy Story.
I was just very confused. But I was a big fan. And then there's just this dude with his shiny mask.
Freaking Jabberwocky.
Maybe dating ourselves, but yeah, Jabberwockies.
You guys remember those guys?
I loved this.
It was really addictive.
I was like, this is sick.
Also, there's only 5 of the 6 members there.
It just keeps getting less and less. I don't know how Momoland like got this gig, but man, I like it.
I don't know where Nyan is, but she like must have sat this out. They got like these crazy spacesuits on. There's just like so much craziness going on in this.
Yeah, there's so many. It's like very Momoland.
Lots of cowboy hats.
I didn't know if it was like a remix of a song that was like already made, or if it was just like original.
remix collab.
This DJ really wanted to work with Momoland.
I guess. I wonder what Shinsong Tiger thinks of this. All these crazy space outfits.
They just need a new name. They're a whole new group.
I know, right? Also, very interesting lyric choices.
Yeah, there's a couple lines I'm like, does that fly with people?
Is it okay?
I don't know if that should... I don't know. We could probably say something else. I didn't see anyone complaining about it, though, so...
Man.
It was good, though.
That's just so many questions. Like,
I know, I am. I honestly, it makes me more confused. I'm more confused than that drama piece we just watched.
It is a good song, though.
It's just kind of, like, different.
And the fact that, like, there's nothing showing that this was happening. It just, like, came out.
It's just like, oh, Momoland's here.
Oh, party scene.
I will say, it's way better than Starry Night.
I will also say, I wish Haben had, like, long hair, like, forever, because she looks so good with her long hair. And then they, like, cut it off when they debuted. Because remember when she was in Finding Momoland, she had, like, the long dark hair?
Yeah.
And it was so good.
And then they decided to
Didn't they, like,
go
give her, like, the
complete
weird...
opposite.
Oh, Chromance. That's his name. I knew it was something like that.
Well...
Chromaticore.
It's just a crazy... DJs just have the craziest names.
They really do.
And they just never can show their faces.
Yeah, DJs are crazy, but what would you give a rating for that Momoland song?
That Momoland song was really good, honestly. Better than a lot of their like recent actual comebacks that they've had.
It definitely was, to be honest with you.
I give that a 4.
Dude's just solid.
I really liked it.
I was going to give it a 3.5, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was good.
Also, our special guest is awake
He's
now.
He's more awake.
He's just sitting there staring at us right now. But we had to cut it off after 3 songs. I knew we said we were going to do 5, but we had some technical difficulties because apparently at 2 o'clock my internet just turns off in the entire house for some reason.
The internet decides to go to bed and not come back on.
It's true. So, sorry for that inconvenience, but we did find out that that first group we listened to, Ballistic Boys, and you said it was from a what was it, Exile Tribe?
Mm-hmm.
It's like kind of like a Japanese version of NCT, and they're just called Exile. They're like all these different groups under this umbrella of Exile Tribe.
Yeah.
And that's apparently one of the tribes. Because another song we're going to listen to is called The Rampage. And they're part of Exile Tribe too, and it's super confusing, so we looked it up.
We got to listen to a little bit before the technical difficulties hit, and it was sounding really good.
Yeah, so maybe we'll pick that up some other time. Maybe we'll just do a whole episode on the Exile
Yeah,
Tribe,
they seem really
even
interesting.
though they're Japanese, because they are pretty cool.
It seems like they really are just like the whole NCT type of thing. And then you looked up like that one pick, and there was just like
there's like 40 of them.
Just a whole giant team of guys, so.
But yeah, they're pretty cool. But I guess for overall ratings, Justin had an 8.5 out of 7.5. I will say the songs we listened to today, outside of the weird OST that I'm not sure if that's even a song or what that was, probably way better than the songs we listened to in January.
No doubt.
And that Excalibur song was pretty sweet.
No doubt. Yeah, I actually really liked that Excalibur song. But the random songs were definitely better.
I think I'm more disappointed that we can't listen to that I Am song, because I was going to show it to you because it's really cool.
It was good. I did listen to it.
Maybe we'll just put it as a song at the end of this episode.
Yeah, we can just put that as our closing song.
But yeah, so there's a lot of comebacks. Actually, a few more groups that debuted, so that's cool. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 altogether. I think there's one last month. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely.
We're getting into the nitty gritty eventually. And before long, we're going to have spring and summer K-pop.
That's true, the best.
It's
the
coming.
Summer concept's
It's coming.
The best concept.
It's not necessarily like super close yet, but it's coming.
It is coming. I'm excited. Yeah. Good month. Another month in the books. Next thing you know, we're going to be doing March. So
It does seem like it was not that long before we did this episode for last month. It's actually pretty crazy. We're on another one.
Well, dude, next Monday it's going to be March.
That is really crazy.
That's what I told the guys in my work time. Like, you realize when I see you next Monday, it's going to be a whole new month, right?
Whole new month.
It's weird.
February's already done.
It's true. But yeah, go follow us on our social media accounts. Instagram, Twitter, Kpop Kimchi 101. Go subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. Be one of our first 500 subscribers. Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
But yeah, so now you can literally find us anywhere, which is pretty sweet too. And my recommendation is go look up the Exile Tribe because they're pretty cool.
Yeah, and let us know what they are. Because,
yeah.
And if anyone still knows a K-pop manager that we can interview, let us know.
Also
that's still on the table.
And go comment on our posts or message us and tell us what your favorite comebacks from February were because we like to hear from you guys. It's fun.
Definitely.
Oh, and join our Discord.
Join the Discord.
I don't actually think we have any links up for our Discord anymore.
I know I haven't tweeted one out in like forever.
But if you really want to come talk to us, I always post stuff on Reddit, and you can just DM me directly, and I'll just send you a link to it. There's a bunch of fun people in there. We talk about K-pop all the time. Everyone gets super hyped for K-pop comebacks, and we do like group watch-togethers of concerts and stuff like that. And Hustle's coming back, so that's cool. Go Luna.
Go Luna.
It's been a long time.
That's seriously been a really long time, but I'm glad that she's coming back.
Yeah, come hang out with us. Come play the card game with us. We need more people.
Seriously, oh my gosh, that's making me frustrated lately. But that's just every day. I still go back and play it, but every day I get frustrated. It's just life out there.
It is. But yeah, it's been fun. February's in the books. Moving on to March.
Because we are the KPK podcast. I'm JT. He's Fograw, and we will catch you guys next week. We love you guys. Peace.
Later.
What I hate you call.